All right, the next point for our series: never marry anyone without the conviction of the Holy Spirit. Very important. It's a place where you're praying. Never marry anyone without the conviction of the Holy Spirit. You know, we said something about our great mentor, Dr. Mike Murdoch, who uh, met his spouse at the Bible school, and then they were coping. They had a broke up, they came back together again, and they got married. And it was amazing. He was just truly in love with her. She looked sweet, they were good together, and they got married. But he didn't get some revelation at that time. So he said to him, he was thinking that feelings was direction. So he was not feeling for anybody. He was feeling something for just this lady. So his mind was just okay, that's fine. I think she's okay. So they got married. And 13 years down the line, he was in the courtroom when he signed the divorce paper. And while he left the court, the Holy Spirit said, I never wanted you in that marriage. 13 years after. That's 13 years after. And I'm sure he never got married again to date. Now, here's the point. Never marry someone without the conviction of the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit knows the future. He knows the future. Sometimes we have seen people oh my goodness, how their life have been cut short because of their choices. Never get into anything as it relates to this without the conviction of the Holy Spirit. So your prayer place is so important to build that place for your life, so you could hear, so you have this conviction before you and say, I do. A lot of people today, talented, gifted, anointed, their life have been ruined because of the choice they made with so much flesh. With so much flesh. With so much flesh. And I can assure you that in this decision-making process for who to marry, your flesh will be so loud. That's why you gotta be very careful. Seek counsel. We say some of these things in our book. You gotta follow those series to understand things about finding your spouse. We say some of these things in this our book. It's so critical to understand what it is. Why? Because they are important to your future. Sometimes you may not see these things in the first 5 years, and then start manifesting in the part. So these things are dangerous. They will ruin you in the future, not today. Never get into marrying anyone without the conviction of the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit knows the future. Never make a decision on who to marry without the conviction of the Holy Spirit. I pray for you. Pray for you. Those of you who are still single, that the Lord will help you. The Lord will give you a level of conviction of who to bring into your space, of who you should allow yourself into their space, of who you will walk in the future together. God bless you.